Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I can hear the kiddies out there, they must be getting excited. Not long now, the sun is on its way down. Okay, if you guys have booked yourself a Christmas Eve reading with me around the Christmas tree, I will be seeing you a little bit later. If you would still like to take the opportunity of a Christmas message from me, please email me. I'll put my details in the description box. I still have some spaces available. If you would like that, it's a recorded reading. I'm going to make it about half an hour so I can guarantee that I get your messages to you. And we shall have a little Christmas Eve snuggle under the tree. Okay. That's not now though, because the sun's still up. We're going to have to wait. We have to set the scene. Okay. But I did want to bring you a quick Christmas Eve message, guys. I'm using the Tarot Mucha. Okay. And I thought let's have a look and see how we are on this Christmas Eve. Okay, well the first two cards that come out are predominantly masculine. And then I kind of felt we're going to pull like both sides to see how the masculines are holding up. Not looking too good, really. How the feminines are holding up, you're looking okay. Okay, let's get one more. Or two more. Do you want one more for over here? It evens it out. Let's have another one for the masculine side here. So there are actually feminines on the feminine side, and we have masculines on the masculine side. Should we see what's going on? Okay. Feels very much about bringing in the balance this Christmas time. So I want to say keeping a check of your emotions. Divine Masculine, not sure what's going on with you. Let's have a look at the underlying energy for both of you. And we have the Hangman. So it does look like the Divine Masculine here is in, I actually want to say, fight or flight. But then there's this freeze. It felt like freeze. He's frozen. Is he frozen? Okay. He's frozen. Maybe he's been watching Frozen. Okay. Let's have a look at this underlying energy, which is the Hangman. Suspended from the cross branch of a tree, the Hangman is amazed by beatific visions. Radiant streams from his mind as he perceives from this new perspective things he had never imagined before. He is bound not as punishment, but to suspend him between the worlds and allow his consciousness to fly where it will. Okay, so we're really in between these worlds at the moment, aren't we? The Divine Feminine, she's kind of through. Divine Masculine, you're in it's like you're hanging here in suspense. Grapevines twine. Let's have a look at this card. Grapevines twine upon the tree, a symbol of divine ecstasy. It rhymes here. Grapevines twine upon the tree, a symbol of divine ecstasy. The Hangman has been overtaken by this ecstatic state and can only surrender to it. Spiritual and prophetic messages rush into his open mind, taking him both deeper and higher than his mundane existence could ever know. Only when all control is handed over to the universe will can this kind of enlightenment be achieved. So it looks like the Divine Masculine's in this state of he needs to surrender. Only when all control is handed over to the universal will. The universe will have its way. Okay. The first two cards were not looking really great. Seven of Pentacles, that's about working towards, well, reaping your harvest, bringing in the harvest, and the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. Divine Feminine's got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Swords is you can't keep doing things the way that you've been doing them. Okay, let's read these two. I did like to see that the Six of Pentacles was out. It feels like, come here, you've taken a bit of a back step. Okay, I feel like you have picked yourself back up though and regained your balance, as you can see here. So you could be overworked. You may have been overworking Divine Masculine, trying too hard to bring your I felt like it's an idea, as we got the Hangman here, an idea to fruition. 7 of Pentacles. We'll work on your side first, and then we'll have a look and see what's going on with the Divine Feminine's energy. 7 of Pentacles, let's find the Pentacles. Here we are. There are times of celebration and momentous events in life, but much of our earthly path is made up of mundane moments. Daily work, tasks, routines that sustain us, small steps towards larger goals. Making each day's work meaningful is the key to contentment. There is a deep satisfaction to be found in doing what needs to be done. Patient and constant effort will bring great abundance in its proper time. The key ideas are patient, labour, reward for hard work, grateful awareness of daily blessings. Then we have this 10 of Swords. The battle is over. It is time to bury the dead, heal the wounded, and make peace in all ways that peace needs to be made. This is a time of sorrow as well as relief. The harshness and violence of the conflict will not be swept away soon. All that can be done is to pick up the plates. Who's throwing plates? All that can be done is pick up the pieces and carry on. For to do anything else will be a defeat to the soul that could not be born. Okay. The key ideas is the ruin of an enterprise, cutting your losses, recovering from shock and defeat. So, you are back up though, Divine Masculine. Look, you're bringing in the balance here. Pick up the pieces and carry on. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. A wealthy merchant freely distributes largesse, I don't know really what that word is or how you say it, largesse, to the beggars outside his gates. He knows that his generosity will return to him, perhaps in unexpected ways. He could have shut himself behind the walls and ignored their flight, but an act of charity is its own reward. The humility of the people in need reminds him to be gentle with those less fortunate and be grateful for his own abundance. It is a blessing to receive help, but the greater blessing is to give it. Key ideas: generosity, true charity, philanthropy, prosperity beyond worldly possessions. What's going on with you, Divine Masculine? Let's get daily guidance from your angels. What other cards have I got I could use? Hi, Jasper. Have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. Now, I feel this is a Divine Feminine. I don't feel like this is for you, Divine Feminine. I actually feel like you may be carrying a bit of a burden. I want to say you're not kind of at the peak of your joy, but you are still manifesting. You do still have the Magician's wand. So I feel like this is a message to the masculine, seeing as he's the one that's kind of got to get up and keep going. Let's have a look at this message. Have confidence. This card is a message from your angel saying you can do it. Trust that you have all the ingredients it takes to complete the mission that's before you. Although you may not completely understand how you'll fulfill this task, have faith that you'll be continually guided. The more you can depersonalise this mission and know that it's not about you, the better. Don't listen to the voice that asks, who? Me? You are utterly worthy, since you're a perfect daughter or son of the Creator, and the angels surround you every step of the way. Additional meanings for this card: stay in the moment and focus on one step at a time. Give all worries or concerns to God and the angels. Ask the angels to increase your faith, and trust that God's love and wisdom are working through you. So, Divine Masculine, We seem to be down a bit today. Okay, have confidence that your guardian angels and God is there, assisting you, guiding you. I want to carry on with your side. Let's see what your angels and ancestors want to say to you. They say take a rest because I'm feeling quite tired all of a sudden. So, Star Ancestor says follow the voice of your soul. You need to rest though. Okay. Maybe take a nap. Half an hour should do it. Okay. Star Ancestor. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. Your soul's tired. It's been working hard, trying to bring in the balance. Very charitable. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. The Star Ancestors is a Native American term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering their starry connections, and those are what this card represents. The Star Ancestor is reminding you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. The extended message. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration has been coming your way recently. That has been coming your way recently is not new information but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Very interesting, because this card means at the end of the road. Okay, so your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You're being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. So continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. And I picked up about this information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information but memories. And I felt like you had kind of been trying to work hard on an idea. Okay. I'm still going to carry on with you, Divine Masculine. Let's go to the journey of love. It's not the journey of love. We'll go to the journey of love. We'll get an enchanted map, then we'll finish with the journey of love for you. Slamming cupboards now. Okay. We've got rescue in reverse. There's another card underneath. I won't have a peek just yet. Who's the one that needs rescuing, Divine Masculine? Because you can see there's a feminine here in the tunnel. She's like on the outskirts of a... Reminds me of the 4D tunnel. So it looks like she's actually come all the way down the tunnel and she's like at your gateway of the 3D. The Divine Feminine's actually there. But you're looking like too high. Okay, you could be looking too high, which makes me feel as if you view her as being, too majestic is coming through. Too magical, seeing as we have the Magician here. But it's like actually, you're aiming too high, of course you are. Okay, lower your expectations. I don't know if they're expectations of yourself, but let's have a look. or whether they're expectations of your divine feminine. Let's read rescue in reverse. Are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe your love can change someone and miraculously heal this person? Or are you waiting to be rescued? Do you believe that someone will sweep off your feet? Polish those shoes for you. Do you believe that someone will sweep you off your feet and take away all of your troubles? Reverse, the rescue card cautions you against romanticising your situation right now. Look closely and see reality as it is rather than the illusion of how you'd like it to be. You need to step back and rescue yourself. Trust that spirit will guide you to expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between truth and fantasy. And there's still a lot of work. This isn't really like a fairy tale connection at the moment. There's still a lot of work that needs to go on between the divine masculine and the divine feminine healing work. So neither one of you is going to swoop in and kind of sweep the other one off of their feet and all's going to be fine and dandy. Okay. Which then brings me to actually the fear of facing that part of it. You just kind of want it all to be over with and happily ever after. And it feels like there's a process though. You can't really bypass that process. Okay. So all this planning here could be on how to make things right, how to bring in the balance. Right, let's have a look at the card underneath it. Unexpected visitors. Card number 41. Looks like this feminine here is actually hiding. It's like she's on the lookout. She's at that gateway again. She's on the lookout to see if you're there. Okay, 41. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life and it may not match up with your agenda. So I'm not sure what you've got planned, Divine Masculine. It looks like it's been quite tiring. That hasn't kind of, I don't want to say come to fruition. I feel that you wasn't able to bring that to fruition. So there's a frustration here. You need to have confidence. It's like God seems to have another plan for you. So follow the voice of your soul. Very interesting. Journey of Love. I only wanted this to be a short reading, but hey, it's all good. It's 1446. Let's get a journey of love for you, Divine Masculine, and then I'm going to move over to the Divine Feminine Soul. To the Divine Feminine Soul. You got Sweet Soul Rising. There's definitely something here about you being higher, like elevated higher than the Divine Feminine here. Sweet Soul Rising. It looks like she's actually come down to kind of meet you. Feels like the meeting, do we say halfway? No, I feel like she's gone a bit further than halfway. If it was meeting halfway, you would meet in the tunnel together. Unless that's what's happened, because that would be some synchronizations. The go-ahead. You would have received the go-ahead, but it feels like as you've come back out of the 4D tunnel, Divine Masculine, and you're working hard in the 3D world, the Divine Feminine, she's kind of found herself at the door of the 3D. That's what I'm saying. Let's have a look at my nails. I'm going to aim to do those. Santa's coming tonight, so... Got to look good, got to put in the effort, haven't you? Sweet Soul Rising. You may feel lost in your own thoughts and feelings. This is the sweetness of surrender into another world. It's a time to dream, to wonder, not to be clear and sharp right at this precise moment. If you have a clear plan, Let it become soft and feel your heart open to allowing whatever may be. We might believe that it is through tough action and dynamic assertiveness that we make our way through the world. Yet sometimes the sweetness of the soul rises, and instead we can flow gently with the currents of the cosmic ocean, unsure of where we are headed, but safe in the truth that all waters naturally return to the ocean, where they are all wanting to go eventually anyway. You can use your own efforts to swim to your destination. Looks like you're flying. On the sweetness of your soul. 'Cause you're a soul man. Okay. You can use your own efforts to swim to your destination against the current at times, or you can float on the sweet love of your own soul as it enjoys the privilege of getting to know itself as one with the divine. This oracle brings you guidance now. Surrender and flow. This is not the time to assert your will and try to make things happen, no matter how much you may want to or believe that you should. There is something bigger happening, and everything is going to turn out perfectly according to a far larger plan. That includes your well-being too, beloved. Sometimes we have to let go of our expectations of how that bigger plan will be achieved and just let it happen, trusting that it will actually take place even without us striving to make it so. This is one of those times. Okay, let's finish with this poem for you, Divine Masculine. With innocence, I share my heart, a smile expressing with a tear, sweet words and feelings that impart everything that I hold dear. The promise of a blossom high, the air is bathed in fragrant scent. To reach the sun, you have to fly. Desire wells with love that's meant. To wait for heaven's soft embrace, a fruit so firm and succulent, God's promise must remain so chaste, while passion's glow is slowly spent. Such patience born with time's insight, my soul doth burn in embers light, and savours fresh and moist and ripe, the gift of love when it is right. Beautiful. There you have it, Divine Masculine. Okay. Hi, Jasper. How you doing, darling? Want to come up? Come on in. Divine Feminine. You have the Ten of Wands. I felt like you were carrying a burden, but you're managing to cover it up well. Okay, hide it well. You're putting on a good front here. Behind the scenes, though, is the Four of Cups, so there is some unhappiness here. It's like you're kind of wondering when your miracle's going to come, but behind you is the Magician. So, 3 feminine energies here for this side. Let's have a read of these. Okay, Ten of Wands, what's going on here? The passionate spirit reaches out to fully embrace the adventure of life with all its opportunities and challenges. But the wise person knows when too much has been taken on. It serves no one to weigh yourself down with so many tasks and projects that none can be done well. Worse, it burdens you with immobility when your creative ambition longs to explore new worlds. Hand over some of your responsibilities. Do not make yourself a martyr. Very interesting. Let me read the keywords first. Burdens, becoming oppressive, unwise multitasking, burning out, exhaustion. And it seems that they're actually all the energies that were kind of described when it comes to the Divine Masculine's energy. So the passionate spirit reaches out to fully embrace the adventure of life with all its opportunities and challenges. But the wise person knows when too much has been taken on. I feel the Divine Masculine is this passionate spirit who's reaching out to fully embrace the adventure of life with all of it, all the opportunities and challenges at once. But the wise person, the Divine Feminine, knows when too much has been taken on. It serves no one to weigh yourself down with so many tasks and projects that none can be done well. Worse, it burdens you with immobility, and I felt like it was a freeze energy from the Divine Masculine. when your creative ambition longs to explore new worlds. And the Divine Feminine, you're in this new world. Hand over some of your responsibilities and do not make yourself a martyr, Divine Masculine. So now we have the Four of Cups. Lost in fantasy, this restless spirit cannot find contentment in the actual world that surrounds her. So she's poking her head in the 3D world and it's like, has much changed? Because a lot's been occurring within the 4D and the 5D. And I imagine we're up to the 6D now. And, well, who knows? God knows where we're going. But, yeah, interesting. Lost in fantasy, this restless spirit cannot find contentment in the actual world that surrounds her. Opportunity after opportunity is offered, but none captures her interest for more than a moment. And you have to be interested. You've got to have a passion for what you're wanting to do or to achieve. The daydream world in which she wanders could never compare to her earthly walk. If you have let boredom or illusion dull your life, it is time to awaken to reality. The cup of happiness is always just out of reach for one who seeks only perfection. Key ideas: discontent, boredom, cynicism about life's possibilities, ungratefulness. So I feel like, Divine Feminine, you're trying to still see the magic, even though it feels like you can't actually see that mirrored in your 3D yet. It will mirror. You've got the Magician. You know you've got the power, and you know that the actual illusion is what's going on in this 3D world. Okay, card number 1. The Magician calls upon the energy of the universe to bring her desires into manifestation. Whatever she imagines shall come to pass when she brings the full force of her will and vision. So make sure you're still keeping your willpower to follow through with your vision, Divine Feminine. Don't change your vision. Okay, just because of the illusion. The wand she holds in her right hand is a conduit for this universal energy and provides a focal point for her intentions. Now, yesterday the Divine Masculine was actually looking to the right. I can't remember why. He was looking to the right. I think it was love. Okay. The wand that she holds in her right hand is a conduit for this universal energy and provides a focal point for her intentions. Her left hand points to the earth, grounding the energy in reality, as if she herself were a lightning rod. On the table before her lie the symbols of the minor arcana: sword, stave, cup and disc, the elemental tools of air, fire, water and earth. The Magician has everything she needs to fulfill any opportunity that presents itself. The true magic she embodies is the belief in her own powers, and this is her art in the highest sense of the word. As above, so below, divine and earthly creativity in perfect union. Whatever she chooses to be, shall be. Key ideas: willpower, creative manifestation, divine gifts, choices, opportunities. We're going to have to find some guidance for you, Divine Feminine, here. You need to keep your spirit high. Okay. Because it does feel like you've kind of dropped down a little bit. So the Divine Masculine could be up there, hunting for you in that 4D tunnel. You might have hit the 5D. Where are you, Divine Feminine? Feels like focusing maybe a little bit of what's actually going on in the 3D. Having a little peek. Okay. See how much our kind of world's changed. Patience, dear one, is what they're saying. Let's get to it. We're going to an enchanted map first, Divine Feminine. And you have Dragon's Lair. Yeah. Coming out, seeing what's going on out there. Don't do it. Not yet. You can take a little peek if you like. Okay. But don't be disturbed by what you find. Okay. 19. You are always protected and divinely directed. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory. Whoop, that's when you go through that 3D there. Okay. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the illusion that you're actually in. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, Peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. So maybe we're meant to be stepping out, guys, into the 3D now, as long as it doesn't scare you or affect your vibration. A new experience is calling to you, and one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. Very interesting. Let's have a look. I've got a very itchy nose. We'll have a look and see what your angels and ancestors would like to say. High Priest, intend and create. I feel like your divine masculine is out there intending and creating. Okay, just watch your step if you decide to go out there. Okay, dangerous territory at the moment. High Priest, let's have a look and see what the High Priest is up to. That's the divine masculine's energy. Recognise that you have the power to change your life, face your fear and align with the light. In many traditions, the High Priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. That's interesting. In many traditions, and you're kind of like poking your head out as if to say, well, is he here yet? It's like the signs are saying that he should be there. So it's like you're kind of having a look. In many traditions, the High Priest, in many traditions, okay, is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. It's like, well, where is he in the physical? I feel like a spanner has been put in the work. Interesting. Jamie just come down to find a spanner earlier. Okay, not long ago, just for this reading. So it looks like there's been a spanner that's been thrown into the works because there's a bigger plan for the divine masculine. So that could be why you're looking and you're not seeing. Okay. And you'll see it when you believe it. So in many traditions, the High Priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. I feel like that's what the divine masculine is doing. He's working with the divine. He may be a leader in his spiritual tradition or in pagan traditions, be second to the High Priestess. But he is always spiritually connected and disciplined, with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. Let's just go back to, he may be a leader in his spiritual tradition, or in pagan traditions, he would be second to the divine feminine. So I feel like the divine masculine could be following his own spiritual traditions without the divine feminine at the moment. But he is always spiritually connected and disciplined, with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. Extended message. We'll just go back and clear up about this with the divine masculine, because he's at the end of like the road. He's going on to a new path here. So in a reading, this can represent a spiritual figure, leader or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. Like this feels very much as if, I can't get my words out. The divine masculine has been led to his creator. That's where it's led him to today. The extended message, you are a bridge between heaven and earth. Interesting, as we speak about this 4D tunnel. We can call it a bridge. Okay, because where's this card here? It's like the divine feminine's in the tunnel, but the divine masculine, he's kind of, that's a rainbow coming out of the chimney there. He's looking for the bridge, the rainbow bridge, which kind of makes me feel as that's where the divine feminine is. Look for the rainbow, divine masculine. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are going through, stop making up these words. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal and expand, and then watch it happen right before your eyes. Okay, so some more guidance there really with what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Or clarity, I should say. Oh, let's get a daily guidance from your angels. Hiding underneath the journey of love there. Can we have some daily guidance for the Divine Feminine, please? Trustworthy guidance. Interesting. I feel like this is Divine Feminine. Okay, you're kind of on this side with the have the confidence. You too have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. Okay. Divine Masculine, you're on this side, being guided by angels. Trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayer. This idea is real and trustworthy, and you can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. So I'm picking up on the idea that's over here again, like there was a spanner thrown into the works, but it feels like Divine Masculine, you can confidently, it tells you to have confidence, move forward knowing that your creator, the angels, are guiding you every step of the way. Let's read this. And also, you can ask, but you need to be open to receiving their support for anything that you need related to this idea. So anything that was kind of hindered before, it feels like it can be full steam ahead. The spanner. It's like you located the spanner that was in the works. Okay. Trustworthy guidance. Oh, it's got a bit nippy all of a sudden. We're going to get wrapped up. We're going to get wrapped up. Or nice and cosy underneath the tree. Got to wait for the sun to go down. Okay. For the full effect. Trustworthy guidance. The angels gave you this card because they want you to believe in your ideas, which are answers to your prayers, and you can trust them. You'll be supported as you move forward to put your ideas into action, as long as you check in with your angels regularly for continued guidance. If you ever feel vulnerable, ask your angels to reassure you with emotional, spiritual and material comfort. Additional meanings for this card. Don't worry about the details as they take care of themselves as you go along. Go for it. Your idea is valid and divinely inspired. You're safe to make changes and move forward. That's awesome. Okay, so let's end with a Journey of Love card with what I'm calling is the Divine Feminine side, although Divine Masculine. It's like an unexpected visitor on this side. Expect the unexpected. Okay, let's finish with this card. Distant Shores, card number 18. Your soul is yearning for more. The divine is all, and there are no limits to what can be experienced by the soul. The soul is so hungry for divine reunion that it will seek out whatever is needed to get there, even if that means journeying to strange or exotic shores for expanded experience. You may be feeling this soul impulse as an urge to travel, to try something new, to let go of the limitations of your mind in how you see your current life, and to begin to see the new in what was once familiar. The art of the passionate soul is to be able to see that which is new and fresh, even in what is known, though sometimes we can use the help of a fresh vista to inspire the mind to open and the heart to be ready to receive more. Feels very much like this is what you could be, what they're guiding you, Divine Feminine, like you're poking your head out into the 3D world. The art of the passionate soul is to be able to see that which is new and fresh, even in what is known. Though sometimes we can help. We can use the help of a fresh vista to inspire the mind to open and the heart to be ready to receive more. It's time for you to reach for the distant shores that are calling to you now, beloved. Don't pack your bags with too much though. You'll travel light and easy with less baggage, and you'll need plenty of space to receive that which is new. This oracle brings you a message. You will benefit greatly from travel right now. You may travel through the mind, reading journals of faraway lands or times, or watch a film that transports you. Moving your body to a different place is another way. Bringing fresh energy by unplugging you for a short time from what you know to plug you into a different circuit so that you may receive different energy. So when the opportunity to travel arises for you soon, whether it be a jaunt far away or a day in a different place, take it. Don't worry if it doesn't seem practical. The divine is so much more important, intelligent and capable of genius than what mere logic would have us believe. Very interesting. I felt very much because the Divine Feminine, unexpected visitors. It's like expect the unexpected. And I do feel like this urge to travel, to come visit Divine Feminine, is kind of coming through the Divine Masculine. I feel like it's his kind of idea. And he's been waiting for the time. So it says, so when the opportunity to travel arises for you soon, whether it be a jaunt, a jaunt far away or a day in a different place, take it. And I feel they were kind of suggesting that to the Divine Masculine. Okay, but you'll know what resonates, guys. I waited for dawn, not wanting to go, but knowing I soon would have to leave. I waited for the first light, listening, joining with you on each breath and each exhale. I watched as morning came and you gently stirred, knowing our love was not measured in time, not the minutes that quickly passed, or the hours as departure approached. How I wanted to linger, how I wanted to tell you that this moment would love forever, that this moment would last forever, and whisper one more time, I love you. And then you held me and said it first, and goodbye no longer mattered. Wow, there's a change in the plan here. And then you held me and said it first, and goodbye no longer mattered. Interesting. Guys, happy Christmas Eve. Enjoy your day. I will catch up with you all soon, okay? Take care. Much love. Bye for now.